In this problem, we'll convert grams to moles for this molecule, change those moles to molecules, and then change the number of molecules to atoms of carbon and atoms of hydrogen. We begin with grams of CH4. We can change this to moles of CH4. Once we have moles, it's okay to go to molecules of CH4. And then we can split that into atoms of carbon and then atoms of hydrogen. To go from grams to moles, we once again use the equation that moles is equal to grams over molar mass. We'll begin with our 77 grams of CH4, and let's obtain the molar mass first. We have carbon and hydrogen. There is 1 carbon because there's no number written after carbon. We have 4 hydrogen. We multiply times the molar mass of carbon and hydrogen. According to the periodic table, the molar mass of carbon is 12.01, and the molar mass of hydrogen is 1.01. 1 times 12.01 gives us 12.01, and 4 times 1.01 gives us 4.04. If we add these together, we'll get 16.05 grams per mole. Now we know the molar mass, and we were given the grams, so let's place those numbers in the correct positions. Our grams were 77.0, and our molar mass is 16.05 grams per mole. Divide these and we'll get our answer. We get 4.7975. However, let's look at our significant figures. We have 3 significant figures for our numerator and 4 significant figures for our denominator. We'll use the lower number, and so we'll draw a mark here after the 3rd significant figure. Because the number after the 3rd significant figure is 5 or greater, we'll round up. And so our final answer will be 4.80 moles. Now to convert moles to molecules. If we're interested in molecules, this will be the number of moles times Avogadro's number. The number of moles was 4.80. Avogadro's number is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd power. This will give us our molecules of CH4. Now, mind you, we could not have gotten to molecules by going straight from grams. We must go to moles first, and then the second step would be to go from moles to molecules. When we place this in a calculator, we get 2.89 times 10 to the 24th power. This will be our molecules of CH4. Now, to get our atoms of carbon, we'll take the molecules that we just got and multiply by the number of carbon. To get our atoms of hydrogen, we'll do something similar. We'll take the molecules that we found and multiply by the number of hydrogen. So for our 3rd step, we'll take our 2.89 e to the 24th molecules that we just found and multiply that first by the number of carbon. We have only 1 carbon because there's no number after carbon. It's automatically 1. Now to do hydrogen, we'll put the same number of molecules, but we'll put a different number in front. Our number of hydrogen is 4 according to this formula. So we'll say times 4 for hydrogen. Now 2.89 times 10 to the 24th times 1 gives us 2.89 times 10 to the 24th atoms of carbon. If we do the same thing for H, we just take this number, 2.89 times 10 to the 24th, and now multiply by 4. If you express this answer to 3 significant figures, you'll get 1.16 times 10 to the 24th atoms of H. Once again, to get to atoms, this is a three-step process. First, go grams to moles, then moles to molecules, and then molecules to atoms. Going from grams to atoms is not a one-step process. In chemistry, the cardinal rule is, if you don't know what to do, try going to moles and see if something else reveals itself. To summarize, it takes one step to go from grams to moles, or from moles back to grams. To go from grams to moles, we use the equation moles equals grams over molar mass. If we want to go backwards, we can use a modified version of this equation. Molar mass times moles equals grams. You are free to go in either direction, and it only takes one step. Now, we can go from moles to molecules by using Avogadro's number. To go from moles to molecules, we can say that molecules equals moles times Avogadro's number. This is abbreviated NA. More importantly, the number is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. We can also modify this equation if we want to go backwards. We can divide both sides by NA, and we can say that moles are equal to molecules divided by Avogadro's number. Now from molecules, we can go to atoms as well. To go to atoms, we multiply by the number of atoms in the formula. Above all else, remember this conversion, grams to moles. Once you know how to go back and forth between grams and moles, just remember that going to molecules takes one additional step, and going to atoms takes one step more. Going straight from grams to molecules or grams to atoms will not work.